serial dryers. The Zaffrani serial dryers, and with high-tech criteria and materials, offer the operators in the sector a vast range of models and functions able to satisfy the most varied needs. Their technical characteristics and the construction of every minimum detail are based on principles of maximum quality and functionality, designed and manufactured according to EU standards. Great attention has been paid to all these solutions that protect the maximum safety of the operator and that require the maximum need for manpower. Low-tension electrical control circuits and the grounding of the electricity plant further guarantee the safety of the operator. These machines are single cycle. That is, once a cycle is finished, it's necessary to unload the work product entirely before being able to proceed to a successive drying cycle. Relating to their function, there is the electric version and the cardan joint mechanical version. The electric version is automatic. That is, at the end of treatment, the machine shuts off automatically with the possibility of an acoustic signal. The supplied wheels and braking plant allow the mobility of these machines, and thanks to the homologation for circulation on the road, they can easily be moved to even distant companies, making them therefore extremely versatile to employ. The Zaffrani dryers are divided into two main categories: direct flame dryers and indirect flame or ecological dryers. Diesel, LPG or methane can feed the burners of both series of dryers, direct flame and indirect flame. Direct flame dryers. The direct flame dryers ensure a perfect quality of dried product, an elevated production speed, and the possibility of being able to treat any cereals such as wheat, barley, corn, rice, sunflower, soya, sorghum, and rape, and so on. Because of the presence of unburned residues introduced into the heated air of the product to be dried, if the fuel used for the burner is LPG or diesel, their use is suggested for drying seeds destined for animal fodder. In the case of methane being used as fuel, the direct flame dryers can be dedicated to drying seeds for human consumption. The diagram of the functioning of the direct flame machine can be seen in the animation. The blue arrows indicate the flow of cold air. The orange arrows indicate the flow of heated air. The direct flame dryers are offered in the following models: 65 MZ, 90 MZ, 110 MZ, 130 MZ, 150 GZ, 170 GZ, 190 GZ, 210 GZ. Their capacity is 65 MZ, 8 cubic meters, 90 MZ, 11 cubic meters, 110 MZ, 13 cubic meters, 130 MZ, 15.5 cubic meters, 150 GZ, 17.5 cubic meters, 170 GZ, 20.5 cubic meters, 190 GZ, 23 cubic meters, 210 GZ, 25.5 cubic meters. The production categories can be subdivided as follows: the 65 MZ model for small production, the 90 MZ, 110 MZ and 130 MZ models for medium production, the 150 GZ, 170 GZ, 190 GZ and 210 GZ models for large production. These indications refer to drying carried out in normal environmental conditions with an external temperature of between +13 and +30 degrees centigrade inclusive, and with a percentage of impurity present in the product not superior to 5%. The direct flame dryers are also offered in a fixed version with cardan joint mechanical or electrical functioning. Two models are available: the 240 GZ and 310 GZ, and they too are indicated for large production. Indirect flame dryers. The methods of drying cereals and legumes destined for human food and animal fodder are today particularly important in the conservation of the natural properties of these products. The Zaffrani company, always careful about the quality-productivity rapport, thanks to the collaboration of a number of agricultural companies specializing in biological farming, and after scrupulous studies, projects and testing, is able to present the renewed series of indirect dryers that guarantee maintaining unaltered all the organoleptic and biological properties of the products to dry due to the homogeneous mixing of hot and cold air and to the absence of unburned gases on the products being dried. Their functioning is based on the principle according to which the flow of cold air, compressed by the heat exchange and ventilator, as can be seen in the animation, invests all its radiant mass, and after having absorbed the heat, flows into the diffuser and spreads throughout the product. The double external protection walls have been conceived and constructed to guarantee maximum insulation and therefore do not disperse the heat. This air conditioning system, entirely constructed in AISI thermal stainless steel, conforms perfectly to the most demanding and specific EU directives and regulations. In spite of the minor thermal working force of the air with respect to direct flame, this type of dryer has drying times a little longer, unless strongly influenced by external atmospheric agents, such as very rigid temperatures, extremely high humidity, cold winds, and so on. Moreover, the indirect flame system, thanks to the air rendered homogeneous by the fan, makes working at low temperatures feasible, making the drying of high oil content products such as soya, sorghum and sunflower possible, and preventing the self-igniting phenomena that easily occur in direct flame systems. The indirect flame dryers are offered in the following models: 65 MZ, 90 MZ, 110 MZ, 130 MZ, 150 GZ, 170 GZ, 190 GZ, 210 GZ. Their capacity is 65 MZ 8 cubic meters, 90 MZ 11 cubic meters, 110 MZ 13 cubic meters, 130 MZ 15.5 cubic meters, 150 GZ 17.5 cubic meters, 170 GZ 20.5 cubic meters, 190 GZ 23 cubic meters, 210 GZ 25.5 cubic meters. The production categories can be divided as follows: the 65 MZ model for small production, the 90 MZ, 110 MZ, and 130 MZ models for medium production. 150 GZ, 170 GZ, 190 GZ, and 210 GZ models for large production. These indications refer to drying carried out in normal environmental conditions with an external temperature between plus 13 degrees and plus 30 degrees centigrade inclusive, and with a percentage of impurity present in the product not superior to 5%.